G'day everyone, MrEconomist here, and bringing you episode 2 of the Omnislabs server. This episode we're not really going to be doing anything new, just going to be showing you what I've done around the base and just give some information out there, or get some information out there. So this is my base. I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys that already, but I haven't really done much else. So lots of the other guys on the server have come by and had a look at my sheep farm here, and they're all saying how it's wonderful, etc, etc. It is a very nice design, but I just wanted to give credit where credit is due. I did not design this. I was looking at a few designs on the internet. I stumbled across Mambo Jumbo's design. The link to his video will be in the description. And then I found one by Minecraft. I don't know how to pronounce that. And I've basically copied his design here. Well, the aesthetics are different, but I copied his redstone mechanism and all that. So basically you just got two dispensers down there and they flood this area with water, the sheep pop up and down, and you can shear them easy, and then the water pushes the wool into... In his video he had hoppers. I have water streams because I want the wool to collect down here. But yeah, so those two videos gave me the idea for the sheep farm, and then this thing over here, which I actually really like, is the AFK fishing farm. And again, I saw a design on the internet, on YouTube, by NiceMarkMC. A link to this video on his channel will be in the description as well. So this is an AFK fish farm. So all you do, got my inventories full of crap. You just grab a fishing rod, aim at the hopper, stand here, and you just spam right click. And eventually you'll catch a fish, and they'll collect down here. And what happens is whenever a fish is caught, a redstone signal travels up here, and the dropper shoots out one fishing rod every time a fish is caught. So in order to use this farm, you have to have your inventory completely full and one slot open for the fishing rod. So then eventually when it breaks from catching fish, yeah, you know, you'll pick up one fishing rod instead of it being picked up by the hoppers down here. Yeah. Also, another nice thing about this farm is your fishing rod takes no damage from hitting any blocks, because this is 4 deep water, and yeah, the fishing hook, when it's cast out, just floats back up to the surface. So you only take durability loss if you don't aim in the center or when you actually catch a fish. And you can just put something heavy on your mouse right button and walk away from the computer and it'll keep on going. It's very nice. I quite like that fish farm because I hate fishing. Okay, what else have I done on this server? I have built a derpy pig farm, so that's over here. I've continuously modified it, so that lightning was close. I've been trying to get it better. Basically, adult pigs collect up here. You just come up here, you spam carrots, and they have all their little baby piglets. And the baby piglets can either be kept up in this area, well, the baby piglet, let me try again. The baby piglets fall down here. These are stairs, so the iron bars don't connect, and the piglets can fit through these gaps. So the baby piglets collect down here, and you can either have the farm shut off like that, and the baby piglets just collect down here, and you can grow them up after you're done breeding up there, grow up the piglets down here and you can just kill them. So basically it's just to separate the breeding stock from the meat stock. That's all I was going for. And if you open this lever, the little piglets run back up, and then they collect back up here, and eventually they might fall back down, but a lot of the time they just hang around up here and they grow up into adults, and if they fall back down then they just run back up anyway. They don't take full damage, so they don't kill themselves. So yeah, that's like breeding mode, because the little piglets pathfind their way back up here because they want to be with their parents, and consequently there's more pigs up here than down there, and the breeding herd up here increases in size. I've used this farm and it does work, but it's a little bit derpy. What else have I done? This is just a standard egg farm to chicken meat thing. So you got the eggs, the chickens that lay eggs in here. There's probably about 30 of them. I'm picking up other entities. I don't think there's really 60 in there. Anyway, they lay their eggs, which goes down to a hopper here, which is which has a comparator. Oh, sorry. The hoppers hook into this dropper as a comparator, which just detects when there's an egg in the hopper, and the hopper spits it out in here, spawns a chicken, and while they're baby hatchlings, they're fine, they can survive under this water, because they're only like, I don't know, less than a block tall or something. But when they grow up, their head is in the water and they drown, and they drop lovely raw chicken, which we then use for trading. That's the reason I built that, just for raw chicken for trading. That is a contraption Richard built. I'm sure he's explained it. What else have I built? I built this thing, which is Ease Ultra Dom Reed Farm. I called it Ultra Dom because you just run in here and you punch the reeds. Not auto. There. Okay. Excuse me, guys. It's 1:14 AM here. I just thought I'd make this video and get it out quickly. Anyway, this reed farm, yeah, it's Ultra Dome. You just run in, punch the reeds. You don't have to negotiate water because there's carpet on top. And yeah, it's 2-story. You get about 5-6 stacks per harvest, so it's decent. I built this trading hall. I actually don't like it, but everyone else seems to. Why is that back to a wooden slab? Leaf blocks work just fine. Okay, well, I don't have a leaf block on me. Anyway, so yeah, just a little derpy trading hall. Basically, I just wanted it enclosed because the previous stock of villagers we had got eaten by zombies, which was a little bit frustrating. So yeah, I just got I didn't want that to repeat. Excuse me. And yeah, I built this. So that's zombie proof, which is great. And I have added this thing, which is the villager disposal system. Why slash when you can burn? Basically, I broke a diamond sword. Oh, there's already one cut. I broke a diamond sword going through the villages here. I'm just like, nope. Smack, smack, smack. And my diamond sword broke, so I put this system in. I have no idea if that's the best redstone design to make lava come out and be picked back up by the dropper, or dispenser, rather. But it works. I'm happy with it. If anyone else on the server has or anyone watching this has a better design, send it over. The roof of the lava is the roof is needed on this design, this thing here, because if the villagers take a lava bath and it's raining, they will not burn to death. Well, I guess you could just activate that again. But yeah, it's better with the roof. Yeah, and I don't think there's any glitches with it, but I'm not the best with redstone, so yeah. One last thing, I think that's everything I've built, apart from over there. Yeah, I think that's everything for the mainland. Over here with the iron golem farm, we had a bit of a glitch in the system, glitch in the matrix. Basically, this was too high and only 2 golems could fit in here at a time, and it was manual. You had to stand on pressure plates and wait for the golems to suffocate to death, which, since they have 100 points of, I think it's 100 points of health, takes forever. So I came in here and put some stone. I went 6 blocks out just to be sure. I'm pretty sure lava only burns out to 4 though, or sets wood on fire out to 4 blocks, but I didn't want this whole thing burning, so I went stone out to 6, lowered it a block, put in some hoppers and a lava blade, which, thank you, a little lava thing, so they collect down here and they die in here instead of having lava blades along the walkway, which is, I think, the standard design, but since this was built out of wood, that's not really an option. So the golems walk along here, fall in here, burn their heads and drop their loots, which is then picked up by the hoppers, and the hoppers hook around to this dropper, which is then the items are then detected by this. It's the same design with the redstone as the chicken farm, or the egg bit at least. And then I put the redstone up here to power this dropper rather, and it is completely full. Yeah, the iron golem farm works really well. So the items usually would be shot from this dropper up to this one and into the chest. There is a small glitch with this redstone in that there's always one item in this dropper when it's not full. So if I had 5, say 5 iron went in here from a golem, 5 would go in here and 4 would go in the chest, and 1 would stay here. And then when the next batch of loot came through, that 1 iron would go back up there, and say another 5 iron came through, so 5 iron in here, 5 iron in there, so it'd be up to 6, and 5 would go in there. So there's always 1 item in this dropper, and it's a small glitch. I, to be honest, didn't know how to fix it. Again, I'm not that great with redstone, but it's a small glitch. I don't care, and no one seems to have noticed it, so whatever. But I think that'll... Oh look, we get to see it in action. So Mr. Golem burns. I hear another one coming. He burns, he dies, and you can see all the redstone magic happening, and the dropper shot the items up into this one here. Yep. And I just left the redstone exposed. A, it kind of looks cool, and B, I wanted people to see the design so they could tweak it if they didn't like it. But that is pretty much all I've built on this server. Having a great time here, and I have been spending a lot of time trading. Actually, speaking of trading, there seems to be some kind of weirdness going on. I don't know if we're just being unlucky or whether there's some kind of weird glitch, but basically whenever a villager gets on the 12th trade, these are only with farmer villagers, I've seen this, whenever a farmer villager gets on the 12th trade, he doesn't learn anymore. And farmer villagers have 14 trades, so there's always 2 trades missing. It's really weird. Like this guy, you know, he's got the chicken and the cooked chicken and all that. He does not have the wheat or the gold, I believe. yeah, he doesn't have the wheat or the gold, and I have traded so many arrows. I don't even know, probably about 4 stacks arrows with him, and you know, usually you would have gotten the next trade by then. And then this guy here, again, we're just waiting on wheat and gold. Those are the 2 trades missing. People, I have traded so much wool. Others on the server have traded so much wool. I don't know. I've completely lost track. I've probably gotten at least 6 stacks of emeralds from him with wool trades only, and he has not learned a new trade. Like if he had 13 trades and gold was the last trade coming, I would expect that. But he's got wheat next. Wheat or gold, and to get 6 stacks of emeralds, so that's what? I'm going to bring up the calculator quickly. That's 64 times 6 times 15. Yeah, that's 5,700 or 5,800 wool, if I did the math correctly. Again, it's 1:20 here, so cut me some slack. 1:20 AM. But yeah, I don't know what's happening here. He seems to be stuck on the 12th trade, and this guy too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't even know. And also this guy, he seems to be stuck on the 12th trade as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's not from lack of trying. I've spent probably 10 hours trading with this idiot. This guy I traded with, and this guy I traded with for about 5 hours today. This guy I had nothing to do with. Other people, well, actually I unlocked the wheat trade, but apart from that I had nothing to do with him. Someone else traded with him, I'm not sure who. So it's really weird. Everyone seems to get stuck on the 12th trade. With this guy, that's worked in our favor, since wheat's the 12th trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If there is some kind of weird bug and they get stuck on the 12th trade, we've basically got ourselves a perfect wheat villager here, a perfect farmer. So wheat's the easiest thing to get out of raw chicken, fish, or wool. So I think this guy's going to be our main source of emeralds, and we're going to want him. We're going to want him to give us emeralds because this guy's got the eyes of Ender. And since we're kind of in the middle of an ocean, and everything's lit up, we don't really get any Endermen spawning here. So it's kind of a pain to get Ender pearls, and eyes of Ender. Although it looks like someone managed to get quite a few Ender pearls while I was offline. But yeah, I think that's about everything. So I built a few things. Links to the people who designed them will be in the description. I built the town hall, or trading hall, and villages seem to be glitched. And I built the golem killing thing. That's basically all I've done in this server. I don't really have much plans for future builds, and I did all of that off camera because, well, it's kind of boring watching me build. I'm not great at building and speaking at the same time. I tend to get a little bit muddled up with what I'm saying when I try to do that, so yeah, I tend not to record when I'm building. Anyway, I'm probably going to go to bed now. I just wanted to get this little recap video out and give credit where it was due. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. This is Mr. E, signing out.